After slugging its way from coin-ops to consoles, the Tekken series arrives on the handhelds once more, bringing its 6th installment to the PSP. The scale may be smaller, but the spirit of the fight is no doubt intact, along with the tight controls, core features, and all of the fantastic fighters that you'd expect from a complete Iron Fist experience. Comparatively speaking, Tekken 6 isn't one for frills. The handheld iteration cuts straight to the point with its arcade, training, and challenge mode options, so no Tekken Bowl for you here. Also MIA is the plot-heavy scenario campaign mode, the console version's paltry beat-em-up offering, but considering how poorly executed it was, its absence won't be missed. Instead, there's the far simpler story mode, which entices you to duke it out with each of the game's fighters by dangling unlockable illustrations and ending movies as rewards. Tekken 6 has certainly seen some changes on its leap to the handhelds, but nothing integral to its spirit has been messed with in any way. The PSP port retains all of the content from the recent Bloodline Rebellion update, as well as the wealth of customization options fueled by cash earned by playing the game. With it come side modes like Gold Rush to help you feed your spending habit, and even if it's all ultimately about looks, the hook of hoarding up cash for that next outfit definitely works. With its impressive cast of 40-plus fighters, Tekken 6 isn't short on ways to maim foes with a flurry of punches and kicks, nor does it struggle to match players up with worthy opponents through its simulated arcade ghost battles. But the process of learning the ropes is still a very tough one, limited only to a few sample combos in training mode. If you prefer to learn from human experience, Tekken 6 offers smooth local ad hoc play that runs at a steady clip. It's disappointing, however, to note that game sharing, a feature that was in Dark Resurrection, is missing, and that support for online infrastructure play is still out of sight. It's a compromise that the game hopes to alleviate with fast offline load times and staples like time trial and survival mode. For all of the cuts made in other areas, it's reassuring to know that Tekken 6's gameplay retains the same arcade feel found on home consoles. From its expansive move list, flashy fighting styles, and hard-hitting combos, not much has been sacrificed in bringing Tekken to the PSP. At the ground level, there isn't much to parse from Tekken's straightforward setup. Directional inputs and button presses map out to a vast assortment of martial arts moves. With relatively little care for tact or timing, the game could definitely be enjoyed for its sheer randomness alone. But if you dig deeper, a much more substantial fighting system is revealed, surfacing in concepts like priority, frame advantage, and mixing up mid and low attacks. The highest expression of Tekken's fighting formula comes in the almighty juggle. After you launch an opponent into the air, you're free to follow up with a string of moves to keep them airborne. The bounding system also allows you to prolong the pain by following up with even more attacks after sending foes smashing to the floor, and in some instances, even further down. For high-level players, Tekken 6's focus on breaking defenses to connect with that one crucial juggle gives it its unique feel. But even at lesser levels of play, the game remains every bit as enjoyable and accessible on the PSP. You may have to remap the shoulder buttons to nail down some of the trickier multi-button presses, but overall, even staunch joystick users will find the game's portable iteration very much playable. In spite of a lowered poly count, Tekken 6's environments and character models look very faithful to their HD counterparts. Painstaking adherence to the source material goes down even to minor details, like Bob's idiosyncratic wrist flicks. Through a pair of headphones, the series' trademark techno beats provide pitch-perfect accents to every fight. And if you opt to install the game on a memory stick, load times are virtually nil, ensuring more miniaturized beatdowns on the go. As a port, Tekken 6 offers some of the best fighting you'll encounter on a handheld, though if you already have a copy on the consoles, there's little point in splurging. For better or worse, the game provides an identical experience across the board. If you find yourself starving for some more Iron Fist in your diet though, taking some Tekken on the road isn't a half bad idea.
I love it!